I'm fifth generation Texas rancher. My family owns 69,000 acres outside of Abilene. We run Herefords. I'm here on behalf of the artists to show you what they've been working on for this whole month. So they work a lot with like cowboy and western stuff, which is really great, obviously. So I wanted to start off by showing y'all, just to get an idea, some of the authentic cowboy stuff that we have on hand. So like cowboys are really popular. Like a lot of people like want to be cowboys or like watch cowboy movies. The real thing to remember is that like cowboy is not a noun, it's a verb. You live a cowboy lifestyle, you aren't just a cowboy. So to that end, this here we have a genuine authentic cowboy hat. So it started off black actually, and then like you've been working so hard on the range for years on end. And so it turns brown, and so that's just like a real way to wear your work ethic and your pride and your sweat and all that you're willing to do to work on this land right here. Also we have a pair of cowboy boots. They got spurs on them. These spur straps were handmade by Willie Brown in Texas. And so you see they have been worn a lot. They've been riding horses, branding, fencing. We do have some tears on the leather from barbed wire. So again, a lot of times you can buy cowboy boots from a store or like from online, but it's really important to know what the authentic thing looks like, because you don't want to be just like subsumed with this idea that a cowboy is just like a thing that you look like. You have to keep in the crux of your mind that it's a thing that you do. So that's just some proof of that. We also have some chinks right here. So these you wear like this. They're not as long as shafts. Shafts go all the way down. Chinks are shorter. The word chink, it is not racist. America does not have a racist history, so it's important to remember that. One of the other things, so a lot of things that people don't know is that there's different types of cowboy. So buckaroo is one of the types you get up here. And then cow puncher is what you get down where I'm from in Texas. So in buckaroo country, one of the ways that you distinguish yourself as like a man of skill is to wear a white collared shirt. That just kind of says that you're like the best of your game, and that like everyone should be able to like respect you and like recognize what you do. Obviously, as we all know, there are so like work that you do as a cowboy is important for many reasons. One of them is that it is men doing it. So it's important to remember that it's this kind of shirt, this kind of like symbol of skill is reserved for men, because there is different labor, and we all know that like one is better than the other, so it's important to remember that. One of the things that the artist was working on is the idea of gender labor. So to the idea, so we have this white shirt. This shirt was from Walmart. It cost $6. It cost $9. That's my bad. And so what the artist has been doing is taking this shirt that's a symbol of like peak male work, and then adorning it with like lesser work. So that way you can like really see kind of like what is worthwhile of your attention and what isn't. The thing that's worthwhile of your attention is obviously the shirt, is obviously the man wearing it. So this does have, so this plant was inspired by plants around here. If y'all want, you can look at it, you don't have to. Do you want to pass it around? And then the other thing to think about is so that when you're looking at a shirt like that, obviously there's more that goes into it when you think about work. One of the things is like who made the shirt, and so just like when there's like better work that is done by men and there's lesser work that's done by women, we do have a lesser section of work even beyond that, which is people who don't live in America. So that shirt was made in El Salvador. We don't know who made it. It's also not that important. So what we did want to do is, so this shirt is made from a pattern made off of that shirt right here. This is the pattern. And then this shirt was made out of that. And so obviously this is like the first attempt at making a full collared shirt, but seeing as this shirt was not only made in America, but it was made by an artist, so that does So you can pass that around, you can look at that as well if you want to. Another couple things, this is just another thing that the artist did. So this is like hand beaded right here. This is the kind of thing that, like, if you're buying this in a store, like obviously you're not buying it because of the work that went in it. You're buying it because it looks good because you bought it with your money. And so then when you wear it, you like take on that prowess and that skill. Like that's yours now. So that's just another thing. That's just beads. And another thing with cowboying is rodeo. So normally, when you're a cowboy, when you're working, you really want to be able to show off your sweat and your labor and your work ethic by things that you're wearing. But there are times when you want to maybe just hint at that, but actually you're just drawing attention to yourself. And so from things like rodeo, you can wear items like this. And so this is obviously inspired by a lot of like mid-late 20th century tailors like Nudie Taylor in Nashville. So this does have the state flower of Texas on it. This is the blue garnet. And then we do have like a little coyote. We got cowboy boot, and then we do have a sign. It just kind of reminds you of what boss is and how it can trip you up. So let's just kind of keep you humble. Y'all want to see this as well? You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This does have matching pants. This does have matching pants that go with it. So they get worn like that. It's also really so these also imitate chinks or armidas, which is like a type of chink. And so these obviously are you really want to have these fringe here at the waist, because that's going to draw attention to what God gave your husband, which is most important. So you can look at that. This is also just a shirt that you would wear with it, so this obviously coordinates. So you can see here we got some fringe, we got some sequins, some rhinestones, so it just looks real pretty. So those are all a matching set, they all go together. This is the belt that goes with it. Normally, if you're trying to like show off your skill, you would wear a belt like this, so this is a buffalo owl one. So you wear that to show off your skill all the time from your crotchal area, so that no one can miss it. This is the matching hat that goes with that outfit, so you can wear it all together. And then these obviously down here are the boots that go with it, so these have also been rhinestoned. And they are coordinated with the jeans so that the fringe does not cross over, so you can wear them easily. And so also if you're riding, like each fringe would not get caught up. Couple other things that the artist was working on. This here is a blanket. It's crocheted. It is queen size spread, so it's pretty big. This was initially made as a wedding present for the artist's former boss, who is a rancher. He just got married last year. And so, this was made as a wedding present for them, for their house. They live in New Mexico. The idea is that you could potentially put it on a bed, and then, like, God willing, when they have good heterosexual children later, the children can grow up with that blanket. It's going to be real important for them. Obviously, coming from New Mexico, these colors are very indicative of a Mexican serape blanket. That was actually not the artist's intention when they started it, but the Southwest is very full of like textiles and colors that were there from the people who came before God's people came. And so as a white person, it's really important to just remember that those are just yours and you can just have them and use them as you want. So that's what's going on with that. The rest of it, so yeah, we've got the pattern right there. I think that's most of it. I did want to also give a little plug. I do have an online store that y'all should check out. It's called Rawhide and Rhinestones. If you wanted to, you can get really cute, like Western fashion like this on it. So this says horse and keep stable. I ride barrel horses back at home. And we got some really cute pants. So definitely make sure you check that out. We've also got like candles, and there is also a limited supply of ivermectin, and they do not ask that you use it for food chain. So definitely check that out, rawhideandrhinestones.com. And all proceeds go straight to Keep in America, lived in and run by cowboys and people who love this land.